Howdy, and welcome to Thursday's edition of Today's Bread. Now, this week we're going over beginnings. Today's portion is the sixth day. Scripture reference is Genesis 1:24 through 31, and also 2 verses 4 through 25. Now, on the sixth day, God first created land animals. That's verses 24 and 25 of chapter 1. This included mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and insects. It would appear from verse 30 that originally all animals were vegetarians. The high point of God's creation was human beings. This is certainly taught and clearly taught in Psalm chapter 8, verses 3 through 8. Genesis creation narratives in chapters 1 and 2 reinforce this truth. Let's look at 6 things on how only humans were created. 1. Only humans were created in the image and likeness of God. Genesis 1, verses 26 and 27. Humans were created with intellectual, moral, rational, and spiritual capabilities that distinguish us from the rest of God's creatures. Now, while the other creatures were made after their kind, only humans were made in the image of God, making us superior to all other creatures. Number 2. Only humans were given dominion over all other creatures. Verse 26. Humans are superior to the animal kingdom by God's own design. This fact speaks powerfully against the evolution theory. Certainly, some of this dominion was forfeited in the fall, but it still operates today. Now, number 3. Only humans were told to subdue the earth. Verse 28. This implies that humans would exercise strength to demonstrate their authority over the animal kingdom. Now, 4th, only humans were granted the capacity to make moral choices. That's chapter 2, verses 15 through 17. Now, this definitely placed Adam above all God's other creatures. Number 5. Only a human was permitted to name all the other creatures God had made. Chapter 2, verses 19 and 20. This indicates he had a higher intellectual capability and capacity than any of the other creations. Now, number 6, only humans have the privilege of enjoying intimate fellowship with the Creator. That's chapter 2, verses 15 through 17, and also chapter 3, verses 8 and 9. Now, in the beginning, there was unhindered and unbroken fellowship between God and the first couple. That relationship must have been a beautiful thing to witness. God established the marriage relationship as a blessing to humans, verse 24. This fact reveals the value God places on the family. They were created male and female, joined as husband and wife. Now notice, too, that God made one man and one woman to be in the marriage relationship. Thank you, and I pray that you have enjoyed today's edition of Fresh Daily Bread. Now, have you prayed today? Well, Thursday's prayer focus is for the fivefold ministry. Pray for the leadership of your church as well as the missionaries and evangelists you and your church supports. Now remember, Jesus is coming back soon. Here's Thursday's blessing. I bless you with a heart of obedience to God and His ways.